Three scientists just gave the concepts of acid and bases. The first one scientist was Arrhenius. So let's have an introduction about this, that what was the concept of Arrhenius. Basically, in the year almost 1884, a Swedish chemist whose name was Svante Arrhenius. His name was Svante Arrhenius. He proposed the concept of acids and bases. So, according to him, the acids and bases substances must have hydrogens and hydroxide ions. So, the substances that contain hydrogen and hydroxide ion can be categorized as acids and bases. So, let's have a look that according to him, which substances can be categorized as acid and which can be categorized as a base. So, we have Arrhenius concepts of acids. So, according to him, acids are the substances when dissolved in water, dissolved in water, the substances produce hydrogen ion or H positive ions. These substances are known as acids. It means if there is any substance like A, when it is going to dissolve in the water, then the A substance is going to produce the H positive ions. So then A substance can be categorized as an acid. So we have an example. For example, we have HCl. HCl. It is going to dissolve in water, H2O. We are going to take its aqueous solution, then produces H positive ion as well as chloride ions. So both are in the aqueous form. Here the HCl has produced H positive ion, so we can categorize HCl as an acid. So according to Arrhenius concept, HCl is an acid. Another example for this we have H2SO4. When it is going to dissolve in water, it produces hydronium ion H3O positive plus HSO4 negative. Similarly, the H2SO4, it is an acid. And next one, we have the example of HNO3. When it is dissolved in water or we take its aqueous solution, then we can get hydrogen ion and nitrate ion. So here HNO3 has produced H positive ion, so it can be called as an acid according to the Arrhenius concepts. Next we have the bases. Now, what are Arrhenius bases? So bases are the substances according to Arrhenius. They can produce hydroxide ion when dissolved in water. So the substances that are going to produce hydroxide ion are known as bases according to the Arrhenius concepts. For example, if we have a hydroxide ion NaOH, it is a base because we have NaOH. It is a base because it is having hydroxide ion, and when we get it dissolve in water, it is going to produce sodium plus hydroxide ion. So NaOH, it can be categorized as base according to the Arrhenius concept. So let's have some examples related to the Arrhenius concept. For example, we have potassium hydroxide. When it is going to dissolve in the water or we take its aqueous solution, then it is going to produce potassium plus hydroxide ion, as it produces potassium as well as hydroxide ion, so it is known as a base. So this is the simple example related to the base. Next we have more examples like calcium hydroxide. When it is dissolved in water, it produces calcium plus hydroxide ions. So this calcium hydroxide is also a base as it produces hydroxide ions on the product side when it get dissolved in water. So this was a simple concept of Arrhenius acid base. According to him, the substances produces H positive ions are acids, and the substances going to produce OH negative ions in the water are known as bases. I hope you guys understand about the Arrhenius concept of acid and bases. And if you have any queries, you can ask me about that in the comment section. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.